This is not a corpse. This is the South African Bushveld at 2 p.m. And the honey badger that received a direct puff adder strike 23 minutes ago is already moving. Not rescued, not treated, moving on its own. Stay with me, because what is about to happen in the next 4 minutes, a 16-kilogram animal rising from what every predator in this bushveld assessed as a confirmed kill, has been changing how biologists classify animal immunity for 40 years. And they are still not finished arguing about it. The obvious threat in this scene is the puff adder, Bitis arietans, Africa's most dangerous snake. Not the most venomous snake in Africa, the most dangerous. The distinction matters. The black mamba carries more potent neurotoxin. The Mozambique spitting cobra can blind at 2 meters. But the puff adder, more humans in Africa per year than any other snake species on the continent. Not because of what its venom does, because of what it doesn't. It does not rattle. It does not warn. It does not retreat. It lies motionless in its near-perfect camouflage, brown and black geometric patterns against dry leaf litter, until something steps within strike range. Then it strikes. The fastest strike of any thick-bodied snake on Earth. Most never see it. The honey badger saw it. Not with its eyes, with its nose. From 3 meters away, before the puff adder had moved a single scale, the adult male honey badger had already located the exact position of the snake through scent detection. The camouflage that humans every year in this bushveld is useless against a nose calibrated to find snakes through grass, through soil, through leaf cover, in complete darkness. The puff adder's greatest weapon was already neutralized before the confrontation began. Now, here is what the puff adder's cytotoxic venom actually does when it enters the honey badger's bloodstream. Follow the timeline. The strike lands at the 14-second mark of the confrontation, a direct bite to the left foreleg of the adult male honey badger. The cytotoxin enters the bloodstream immediately. It begins breaking down tissue at the bite site within 4 minutes. By minute 8, the hindquarters begin to lose coordination. The honey badger continues attacking. By minute 12, the systemic effects reach the central nervous system. The front legs begin to fail. The honey badger continues attacking. By minute 15, full collapse. The adult male honey badger is motionless on the bushveld floor, breathing but unresponsive. Every predator within visual range registers the same thing: a motionless prey animal on open ground. And this is the threat the venom is not. The puff adder's venom will not kill this honey badger, not directly. The nicotinic acetylcholine receptor mutation in the honey badger's nerve cells means the neurotoxic components of the venom bind to receptor sites that do not transmit the signal that causes respiratory failure. The cytotoxic tissue destruction at the bite site will heal. What will not protect the honey badger is the next 2 hours of unconsciousness on the open South African bushveld at 2 p.m. in predator territory. A motionless 16-kilogram mammal is not hidden. It is a signal to every lion, leopard, hyena, and jackal in detection range. The puff adder's venom did not kill the honey badger. It put it on the floor in daylight for 2 hours. And that is the most dangerous thing that has ever happened to it. Now, the honey badger's attack sequence. The adult male honey badger does not circle. It does not feint. It does not wait. The moment scent confirmed the puff adder's position, the honey badger committed to a direct line attack with zero hesitation, covering 3 meters in under 2 seconds. The puff adder's strike fired at 14 seconds. The honey badger's skin stopped it reaching anything vital. Here is what the honey badger's skin actually does. 6 millimeters thick at the neck and dorsal surface. Loose enough to slide 2 to 3 centimeters in any direction under external force. The puff adder's ideal kill strike on a mammal is the back of the neck, a bite that reaches the spinal cord or the major blood vessels of the cervical region. On a honey badger, that bite closes on skin that immediately shifts away from the strike force. The spinal cord is unreachable. The fang penetrates skin. It does not reach the spinal cord. The honey badger's attack on the puff adder is not brave. Bravery implies awareness of risk and action despite it. The adult male honey badger does not weigh the risk. It has not weighed the risk for 3 million years of evolutionary history, because the line of honey badgers that paused to weigh the risk did not survive to pass on the pausing. What survived was the line that committed without calculation and inherited the biology to back it up. The loose skin is not just passive protection. It is an active tactical asset. When a predator grips a honey badger in what should be a terminal neck hold, the honey badger rotates inside the skin, places its teeth on the predator's face, and bites back. The predator is now holding a honey badger that is facing the wrong way for a neck grip and the right way for a counterattack. It learns that the collapse is not the end. And in the South African Bushveld, where snakes outnumber honey badgers by a factor no researcher has precisely calculated, knowing that the collapse is not the end is the most important thing a honey badger can know. Subscribe to Animal Lovers 4K. Every week, we go deeper into the survival systems that most documentaries describe as miraculous. The adult male honey badger has finished the puff adder. It is already digging. The Bushveld never stops.